deadline. So now, acting as the founder here, I want you to be our founder. So this is what I want you to do. Is like, okay, bro, this is what I'm working on. Oh. This is what I need you to do, and this is the timeline. Then I can now give you a budget. So let's do it right here. So you say, okay, this is what I'm building. This is the number of people I want. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Just do your thing as a founder. And I also have Raji with me.
All right.
He's also supporting Shilling. Isn't that so, Raji? Yeah, thank you. So you see, I'm not alone. I have a school squad. So you have the mic.
All right, no problem, no problem. Okay, so let's assume I'm launching Nano. Nano is a token, right? It's a community-driven token, not a meme coin. It will have utility later in the future. Let's say, you can use it to buy tickets to see a match at a stadium. But now I'm going to drop the tokens. Now, between the first time the token will be used to watch a match would be, let's say, next month, and now my target is to raise, let's say, $10,000 when my token goes live. I have the space of 1 month between the launch and the first use case for my token. Now, sir, Mr. Nature, please submit your proposal.
If I submit proposal, make a Ben. Raji, he's our lead. So I'll just allow him to do justice to that. I'm just part of his team. Yeah. So Raji, yeah, please submit a proposal for us, man.
Okay. So we're going to do it like this. You're going to be needing, let's say, 5 shillers and 20 good readers. Then for payment, now it now boils down to your your own personal budget, because we don't want you to overpromise and not deliver to us. So your budget will tell us what you are going to, how often do you want us to show, number one, and how crazy you want us to show.
But Nano, sorry, Nano. Before Nano says anything, I would still like to say something. So, Raji, we are not going to look at how often. We are just going to be
Okay.
focused on the result. You get.
Okay.
So if you need to shield a million times to get the required results, then so be it.
Okay.
So let's just focus on result now. So anyhow you want
Okay.
to get the
Okay.
results, do it.
Okay. Awesome. So for how much are you looking to raise?
$10,000.
Okay. That's possible because of the for where you're channeling your energy is sports, and if you're gonna be giving people discounts, we are targeting the sports industry to shield to the sport industry. So it's way big for. So let's say a month is it's possible for a month for 5 shillers, then 20 readers. We want to create the hype around it.
All right, so that will cost me how much for a month?
Hmm. I think crypto nature should decide.
Bro, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You want to put me in the tight spot. So now, okay, first thing first, working with 5 shillers and how many raiders? Boss.
20 readers.
20 raiders, 5 shillers. So, and we need to actively shield for a month to raise $10,000. 10% of $10,000, that's $1,000. So, yeah, let's work with $1,000.
All right, thank you very much. So, Mr. Solomon, same to you, same question. Nano token, get it to 10,000 on sale, and then within the month, we launch and start giving the reward use case. So, Mr. Solomon, how would you, as a sales funnel master now, run this, and how much would it cost me?
Solomon, are you there? Oh no, I don't want him to roll. Not now, not now. Solomon, can you hear us? Just give us a thumbs up. Let's know you're still with us. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Man. So okay, guys, we're not gonna stop. Before we have Solomon on board, let me borrow the words from the mouth of our founder. Okay, Solomon just went to the listener session. So borrowing the words from the mouth of our founder, right? Radi as the head of the Shilling Group, working with 5 shillers, 20 readers. How do you think you're gonna channel this energy to achieve the required result within a space of 1 month? Now, this is not just creating visibility, but there is a KPI attached to it. So that means our work is only relevant, right? Or should I say, our work is only job well done when NanoQueen hits like a 10K market cap. So, how are you going to go about it, Mr. Raj?
Okay, sorry, the use case of the token again.
Yeah, founder, walk us through the use cases. Is it a pre sale? Is it an ICO, IDO? How do you intend to even go about the raising?
All right, so it's going to be a pre-sale. Then the coins will be distributed within that 1 month space time. Then after 1 month, you'll be able to buy tickets to a football match with it.
Okay. Okay, so I would say the use case is to use the token as your ticket to football match. Yep. So first thing I'm going to do is evaluate if this use case is going to be beneficiary to the football lovers. Because you have to see how much they are getting their tickets on a regular basis and seeing how you're going to be using your tickets. Either is it are going to giving them discounts on ticket sales and all. So when that is evaluated, now we have to position ourselves to their eyes by knowing time when they are going to be active, and also knowing a particular time when they are going to be on a certain social platform. For example, now we have most football lovers on Twitter, so that is our main focus. So if you are focusing on that, we'll be looking at, like for instance, now we have all those mini channel where they post about footballs, like highlights of games and all those stuff. And most importantly, our shillers are going to be football lovers. Our guys that have posted one or two things about football on their timeline. So once we get those, we now target when they are either when they are having a football match, or when a certain big a certain big person post about um post about anything related to football. Like for example, now if Cyrano is posting about just an highlight or something, we are going there to storm there. You understand? We are not going there to sell to Ronaldo, but we are going there to sell to his audience that are going to be looking at the post at that particular time. So once, and one thing about traction is you just need 2 to 3 or 5 people commenting on it. You're going to be seeing people trying to relate, because people like relating with what people is commenting on or liking or reposting. You understand? So the main aim is the target audience of a particular post, not them shilling on their own personal um, timeline, but going to shill on posts that are relevant to our aim. Do you understand?
Okay,
All right, thank you so much. Perfect.
Nano, you have the mic before I say what I want to say.
So you can go on, my lord. You can go on. I'm waiting for Solomon patiently to give my check.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We definitely need to hear his own side, right? So, still from the Shilling team, Mr. Founder, we still want to ask you some few questions so that it bring more clarity. It helps us get the best results, right, for your product, which is Nano, right? Is a ticketing token. Let's put it that way. focus on Web2 sports, right? Football. Now the question is, are they only going to be able to use this token to purchase tickets for just a particular team, or it is for every football team?
All right, so starting small with that 10K market cap, it's understandable that it's going to start from one team at a time.
Okay, one team at a time. Which team will that be?
All right, let's say let's not go too big. Brighton. Let's say Brighton.
Okay, Brighton. That's good. And also, Raju said something about discount, right? Now, assuming I do my own research and I come to understand that a Brighton was a football fan or whatsoever spends $15 to buy a football ticket per match, right? Right. Will you also be spending $15 when using your own token, or there is a discount?
All right, so obviously for traction, part of the marketing strategy would be discounts, right? Discounts. Then you're going to airdrop, yeah, your first or how they put it, the pioneer members will get airdrops. Then discount for let's say the first 5 matches you use that on.
Okay. So Raji, you have the mic now. Your hands were up.
Okay, so I just want to make one statement. So it's more important to if the football match you're going to watch is very very popular. You understand? If it's not something like, let me say, like for instance now, let's say, uh, okay, if you are just coming to a club, you understand? You know the traction you're trying to get. You're trying to get people in that certain club. But if something like a like Champions League, something that you can have this token to go and watch Champions League final or something like that, you know you're targeting a big audience and you're going to be staking high on that target. You get, so it varies. It's depending on what you're targeting.
Uh, Nature, are you still there?
And then let's allow our
Just me
founder
or
make the
Crypto
decision.
Nature is vlogging. If you can hear me, just drop an emoji, any emoji.
I think it's back.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
But my mind first caught first. Yeah, my mind first caught. I was like, Roger K. No, it cannot be me. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm back. So I guess we have given our own proposal, but Solomon is still not here. Solomon is not here. But then, like I said, we will see forge ahead. So founder, having listened to our proposal, right? I want you to like rate now. I know you have to, hear or have like two proposals to compare and contrast, make decision. But now, assuming you haven't listened to this, is this something you feel okay is worth your $1,000, or you're just gonna pass? Nano, Raji, can you hear me?
Yes, Nano is still thinking. He's trying to brainstorm because of that $1,000 you just called.
We
So
we we
let's give
did
him time.
we did not even ask for much now, did we?
Yes, now no, now you just 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 a token,
Just a
just a
token.
just a token of expression. So that
Wow.
was
Didn't ask for much. So let's give him all the time he needs. So we've seen more people joining in over the time now. Thank you all for joining. Currently we have 219 listeners. That's massive, guys. 219 listeners. So I want to say thank you all for your time. Yeah, thank you all for following through with these spaces. We keep doing this every Friday, and I can say it has been hit back to back from one episode to another episode. We just make sure we deliver. Yeah, we make sure we keep delivering. That's what we do. If we ain't gonna lie, we ain't gonna lie. We just keep delivering. We just keep delivering. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, Nano just rocked. Nano just rocked. Nano just rocked. Wow, my God. Okay, let me see how I can bring him back up. Let's see how I can bring him back up. We'll be rounding up the space exactly 12:30. So for the meantime, let's wait for Nano to come. Give okay, I guess he's coming in. He's coming in. I've seen it. Nano, GM.
Yo, GM, can you hear me on this one?
We can hear you loud and clear. Welcome back.
Uh, they almost took my marketing money. Well, as I was saying before I robbed, so the thing is asking for 1K to deliver $10,000 in a space of 1 month to be very realistic. Although most of the scenarios we created were make believe, but then that is a good deal, right? Every founder, I think, aside making an impact, it's for profit, and then getting a 10x on that is a risk that is worth taking. 1K to get 10K over a month, and then still deliver what you should, or the utilities that come with your token. But then to say this, what we do here every Friday, um, what's the word now? It's all sharing our opinion on certain things. Whether you're going with the sales front option, which seems more like a Web 2 kind strategy, or you're coming with shilling, which is very popular in Web 3, it still boils down to the belief of the project, the founder, and the team. You want to work with your audience from scratch and go through the narrative you are building, take them through the whole process, get them to love and become believers. Yeah, then sales funneling could be a thing you could try. Then, if you are willing to stick with the already established kind of marketing that is on Web 3, the one we know for so long, shading, rating, and influencers, KOL, yeah, still a personal choice. So it still depends whichever one you're going for to push your marketing, to push your product. It depends on how you want to relate to your audience out there. So that's it for me. That's my take on everything. Yeah, and for real, I will give you guys my $1,000 if that time ever comes, right? Solomon, sorry we couldn't hear from you further, but then amazing times, my brother. Over to you, Crypto Nature.
Bro, I don't even have much to say. First thing first, that I'll be super excited that we won the $1,000. Should I say bounty, a big job or marketing proposal? That's a big one for me and the team. So it's actually a nice one. And is it because we don't have should I say much competition? That's why we're able to win. I don't know. Well, I guess that's another question. Now he's laughing. Now he's laughing. But how I wish Solomon is here so that we can get to hear his own proposal. You get so that our mind will shall cut small. Another thing again I would like to also say is me personally, I believe working with Sheilas gets you the results at the exact time. Now, like I said, how I even view was because sales funneling is something you just put out there. Yes, you put it out there, targeting the right persons, right? but that human touch is not there. Yeah, you write everything, but still, but Shilling, at least there is an account you can reach out to. And another thing is, working with Shillers, you see multiple people talking about a particular thing in a different way. You get now, even if we know that it is an organized campaign, but still there is this, it still blends in better to build that confidence than just reading something that somebody else, you know, has taken our time to draft out. That is why me personally, I would still believe that shilling will be, or should I say, is more effective. But at the same time, depending on what you are shilling and who is even doing the shilling for you, because it has to matters, right? Now, talking about target audience, blah blah blah. To be honest, there are some shillers that they know their game. They literally have contacts to everybody you want. You get so if you are looking for students, Sheila's have it for you. But in terms of sales funneling, you just have to trust the algorithm of the platform in which you are posting it. But Sheila's, they basically go to every door and knock. So Sheila's is just like the door-to-door marketers, and I believe it's still more effective. That is why even top brands still use that approach till today. But in the Web3 space, we don't go to doors, we knock, we just enter people's DM. Yeah, that's how we do it. So yeah, only one Raji, you have the mic. Like I said, we have 7 minutes before we call it a day. Thank you all for your time. We have 256 people listening. That's massive already. It's afternoon and it's Friday, close to weekend, but people choose to be here. It simply shows that what we're doing is being noticed and people love it. So Raji, you have the mic.
Okay, so I just want to make one important point. Marketing funnel is important for building a strong community fan base. That is for building strong community fan base and making sales. You in marketing funnel you close the sale. You understand? For shilling, we just spread the good news so people can be aware. You understand? But marketing funnel, it's a step-by-step guide. You have to just trust the process and it takes patience. You understand? It's not like something you want to 1 month and you're expecting, because you're looking out for, let's say, 10,000 people. How would somebody be speaking to 10,000 people at a time? It's not possible. You have to draw. That's where Sheila comes in. But if you are looking for closing a sale of close a sale, like let me say a big buy into your token, you understand, you're using marketing funnel, because now those people have to understand the reasons, the reason, and also see someone who they can communicate with for guidance. You understand? So that's just the major difference I see. But if you want quick and you want to bet on a quick sale, always Sheila's. That's just my own take. So thank you so much. I love being here, and big shout out to Nano, my guy, for the invite. And I love what you guys are doing. Keep doing it.
Thank you for that awesome contribution. Thank you for that awesome contribution, bro. Like, to be honest, normally when people host spaces, they don't get to enjoy it. But to be honest, whenever I host my spaces, I'm glad that not only me enjoy it, but even my audience also enjoys it, and that's like
That's
the
like
big one
the big
for me.
one.
You get, and I love the fact that you all love it. So for the next 5 minutes, like I said, let me use this time to say the call to action. Solomon is back. Solomon is back. We only have 4 minutes left. We are not gonna skip this. We are not gonna skip this. Now it is time for the trial of faith. Let's see if our founder is going to reconsider his stand or not. So Solomon, I'm bringing you back on. So basically, you have less than 2 minutes 60 seconds to pitch your proposal, and let's see if you're gonna go home with the bag. So yeah, Solomon, come up. You have the mic. Yeah, welcome back, man.
This network won't make I run mad. So sorry, guys. I hope I did not miss a lot. I know I do. What's up? Where are we at? What's the question for me? I know Nano asked a question. It was yet to get to my turn, and then the network do me strong thing.
Okay, now let me walk you through what happened when you were offline. Just a brief, we from the Shilling team, right? We gave Nano a proposal because he's launching his own token. The name of the token is called Nano. The utility case is basically simple. Use Nano to buy football game ticket, right? So if you are going to watch a football match, you don't need to use your dollar to buy a ticket, but instead, by holding Nano, you can use it to buy a football match to let's say Everton. I don't know, I can't remember the exact club he called, but let's just say Everton, right? So it's just for one club. It's possible for one club, and he's looking to raise $10,000 within a space of 1 month. So it's not just only gonna like launch, he's launching, these are the utility case, and he's looking to raise $10,000. What am I missing out again? I guess that's just it. So now you as a sales finance professional, you should give him a proposal and tell him how much it's going to cost him for him to raise $10,000 within a space of 1 month. And also let him know if it is doable or not. So yeah, you have the mic.
Uh, Before I press, how much does one Nano coin cost?
My lord, how much does one nano cost coin?
Okay, let's leave it at $1 so that the conversion will not be crazy.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, so that means that we are looking at getting 10,000 persons to buy, right? That's the numbers.
Not
Am I correct?
necessarily 10,000 person.
No, I mean one to one now. I mean,
Okay, anyhow you want to
right?
do it, your thing, your
Okay.
thing.
All right, very good. So now, first thing first, we need to do the maths to understand the numbers first, right? That's why I asked the question that okay, how much is nano coin? Now, nano coin is $1, right? So, and then how much? Now we are looking at how much does one ticket to buy a football game cost, right? Let's assume. Okay, Nano, you want to give me an answer? Please give me an answer.
All
Let
right,
me work with your numbers.
$50 for a ticket.
How many?
Let's say $50.
Okay, $50 for a ticket.
Yes,
Am I?
$50 for a
Okay.
ticket.
All right. Thank you very much. Very good. So that even helps. So that means per person, for you to get a ticket to a particular match, you need 50 nano coins. All right. So that now that 10,000 now divide by 50. Yes. So good. So when we get our numbers right, we now know that okay, this is actually our let's take for example, our target is now 200 persons, right? We are looking at getting 200 persons to actually get the nano coin to for the match, right? Because that's what we are tying it at. In as much as yes, you can get it for other subsequent matches, but then we are looking at this particular upcoming match in the next 30 days, right? So now, first things first is we are going to be sorry, is the token live or you are going to launch it?
So the token is to be launched.
Okay, very good. Is to be launched. So that means we are going to be running a pre-sale funnel, right? And then a pre-sale funnel, with what it comprises of is actually number one, the awareness, that's the attraction, getting people so in that awareness stage now, we are looking at attracting people who are interested in football, right? So our target audience are football fans. So now, in getting people to actually talk about us and all of that, we there are different channels that we can go about it. Number one is through influencer marketing. So we look at influencers who talk about football and all of that, whose audience are footballers. That's number one aspect. And then you get them, build relationship with them. Now you can either buy your way in or work your way in. But now, since we are actually running out of time, we have just 30 days, building a relationship, which is working your way in. usually takes a little while, so we would decide to go buy our way in, right? So now, in attracting our target audience, let's assume we have our target audience. We have, let's say, three influencers with a minimum of 10K followers, right? Now, I want us to look at the conversion, right? With a minimum of 10K followers, and now, for each of these influencer, we we want to get 10% conversion, right? 10% conversion from their audience, right? So now 10K, 10% of 10K is how much now? Is 1K, right? So now that means that we are going to be sending 1K of those audience from those influencers to our funnel. Now we are going to build a pre-sale funnel, which number one includes you having an email sequence which is going to nurture this audience, and then secondly is going to actually educate them on what nanocoin is about. I'm giving you a breakdown. Sorry, I'm talking too much, but I'm giving you a breakdown of how it's going to work. You are going to have basically maybe an email sequence that is going to educate them on what nanocoin is about, the utility involved, and all of those things. You could have basically an onboarding system in place which comprises of the email sequence, the landing pages, and all of that, right? So now we send about 3,000 um 3,000 leads to this funnel. Now basically, since we have 30 days, we are going to actually have this sequence, maybe 7 to 14 email sequence that is going to nurture them, right? So basically, for each of these we have usually it's a 10% conversion, right? When you send a lead, normally for an average ticket product or offer, it's a 10%. But then looking at $1 product, that's a low ticket offer, right? So we are looking at a 10% conversion. Okay, so now a 10% conversion of 3,000, that's how many, right? That's about 300 people. So that's even way more than what we are looking at, because we are looking at 200 persons to actually buy the nano coin to make up the 10K. You get the point. So now in 30 days, we can be able to pull that off using influencer marketing to actually promote us, and then send 3,000 leads to into our funnel, and then the funnel takes it up from there to actually get us a 10% conversion, which is 300, right? 300 people getting, 50 nano coins, right? So our target audience are football fans, right? So who we are reaching out to, if we are going influencer marketing, we are basically influencers that talk about, football and all of that, right? If we want to go the paid ad way, that one is also different, right? So that's about the aspect of whether it's possible. Yes, it is possible, and I've given you the breakdown. And then how much it costs now is basically now if we are looking at creating a lead magnet and all of that, the cost should be between 1K to 2K dollars, and then also depending on the influencers, how much the influencers will charge as well, right? So it will be between $1,000 to 2,000 or $3,000. Yes. So basically, yeah, I yes, founder. Nano.
Okay, thank you. But now, Mr. Solomon, you just give what you did. You give us a range, right? We want you to just be specific. Just pick 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000. Just go straight. Okay, this is your cost. For you to raise $10,000 for your project, this is what it's going to cost you. Haven't listened to all the breakdown. Just give us a specific amount. So give the founder. I say us. Give the founder.
Let's go with 2,500.
So my lord, you've heard it.
All right, all right. Thank you, gentlemen. I've received two proposals. I've looked through two proposals, and as a Web3 founder, it's time to make my decision. So, Team Sheilas said 1K dollars will do it for them, and Team Sales Funnel says 2.5 will do it for them. Okay, now coming in 1 month space to launch a token, get my first use case, and go on. Honestly speaking, I'd go with the Sheila method of it, right? But then once my coins are out there and probably I've gotten my first use case successful, I've reached the $10,000 I needed, then I would be generous enough to give 2.5K to a sales funnel campaign, right? And then through that we'll be able to now walk people, since these are like football fans majorly, most of them are going to be web 2 based, right? So then would be a nice time to now actually take them on the journey hand in hand and walk them down through what crypto is and all that, and then the benefits I'm bringing. So I think with this, crypto nature made a solid point in the beginning. It seems shilling is the first go-to strategy on web 3, and this has just been proven because I am a broke founder who is trying to get my results
Sorry,
at
am I
a
logging
very low
again,
cost.
please?
Please, you should not rock in Jesus' name. You're not supposed to rock. Nano, we can hear you. Solomon, if you cannot hear him, that means you're rocking. And we don't want you to rock, please.
God, I beg you. God, I beg.
He will play the recording. Tag him on the recording.
I'll do just that.
All right, so that will be all from my end, sir. Over to you, crypto nature.
Okay, thank you, thank you. I said it, and Nano just said this practical actually explains it because shilling is the step one approach to Web3 marketing, right? So now, and when Solomon was saying something, he said something about the use of influencer and stuffs like that. And when the head of shilling, which is Raji, was also saying something, he made mention of radars, making comments under viral posts, and not just viral posts from figures that are authority in the sports industry. I say he made mention of people like Ronaldo, people like Messi, people like Gerrard, and the likes of them like that. So now allow me, let me be professional now, right? So now, working with stats and working with impression and conversion, whatever, going the lead route, right? Now, when Ronaldo make a tweet or post, his tweets, the impression and the engagement used to run into millions, right? Now, when 20 readers go in under this tweet and start reading and start talking about a project, right? You will agree with me that out of 3 million people that engage on Cristiano Ronaldo's page, you will agree with me that 20 readers can get more than 10,000 to 15,000 people their attention to either just see it re- re- regardless of engagement, right? So on just one tweet alone, you agree with me that readers will get you that attention that the whole what's it called influencers combined might not get you. And then this radar can do this like 3 times in a day, and then it goes like 20 to 30 times in a month. So in terms of visibility, Sheila's actually give out more visibility the more. And then they said what the bad conversion is like less than 10%. So that is like let's say 15,000 see it, then there's a chance that 1,500 people will click on it. So they are generating more lead already. Right, and they are willing to do this for a month. So the conversion is not even a month based, it's just like in a week and stuff like that. So Solomon, your hands were up, so you have the mic.
Yes. So now, when you say they will generate leads, right? Where are they sending the leads to?
They are sending it to the community. They are sending it to the TG or any community. So long as the project has a community, there the moderator can take it on. I'm loving this conversation. There the moderator can now nurture them on what to do next. But yeah, Raji, you have the mic.
Okay, so crypto shilling is crazy. You understand? It comes with emotions and hype. So what they are generating is the pressure of the benefit. So if I'm telling you, if we are shilling if you are shilling for a normal meme coin, there are a certain kind of word you are meant to use. Something like Tron, something like Sendor, all those kind of words, they are important because this is what these people relate with. You understand? So if you're not going to shield for a football club, you can't just go directly. You are going with what the influencer is speaking about presently, and the next line after that is your call to action of getting a certain token. That's the benefit. You understand? So once you are doing that, it's coming with the link to be in a community. That's where another important figure, which is the community manager, that one's very important. If you have those two in check, you are selling for sure.
Step by step guide, nurturing whatever. So I love the conversation. So founder, so yeah, thank you so much, guys. I guess this is where we have to wrap it up. Special thanks to our speakers, man. You guys are
It's
good.
okay.
Now, first thing first, Mr. Solomon, you want to say something?
Yeah. I want to say something
You
actually.
have the mic, man.
All right. I am so disappointed in my network that it really did not make me to actually, you know, state some certain things. Stage, which is the awareness, right? Uh, which is where shilling falls in, right? So now, if as a matter of fact, shilling is not something to be compared with a funnel, right? Because a funnel is actually a strategy on its own, is actually a system that you build, right? There are one stage funnel whereby you can design a funnel that from awareness straight to your offer, right? From awareness to a landing page, from a landing page to the community, from the community there they get to go and buy your token, right? So it is the entire system. That is what a funnel is all about. You get the point. So now if you say okay, you want to actually, because I mean if you are just shilling and from shilling you are taking them straight to your community, it is still a funnel. Just that okay, from awareness you are taking them straight up to the community and all of that. So now the question is okay, can you measure the conversion, right? Can you measure the conversion? If you can't measure it, then that's where there is a problem, right? So now every project, so far as you are doing B2C, even B2B, right? Every business, every product, every project has a funnel, except you don't know that okay, this is the particular funnel you are using. You get the point. So that was why I said shilling is not even something to compare to a funnel, right? Shilling is just part, and then it is the top of the funnel. You get the point. So that's actually the notion I want to actually clear. Now, when Nano said, okay, for the time frame he gave and all of that, he will go with chillers and all of that. Now, remember when I did, you are getting over 300, right? When if you have a structured system, you are getting 300 persons. Now, that 300 persons now, you multiply it by that 50, you are getting more than that 10K. You get the point. You are getting more than that 10K. You are getting about 15K dollars. You get the point. And now, since this is a utility token, and then this has, people will continuously buy tokens and all of that. Then once you have that system in place, those people you are going to retain them. Those people will continuously buy nano tokens to actually continue buying tickets for other games, and at the same time having a well-structured funnel will now help you. Those people will become loyal customers that they will refer others to NanoCoin, right? So that's where you start talking about a customer lifetime value, whereby a customer, becomes loyal and then generates other leads for you for free. You get the point. So whether you want to go with okay, shillers and all of that, shillers to community, from community, then to token. There is a process, there is a stage. It is step by step. So, like I said, shilling is just the top of the funnel. And if you look at the funnel, it goes down to the bottom where it becomes slim, which is where conversion and retention happen. So basically, that's what I want to actually see, so that we get a picture that we are not even comparing shilling with funneling, right? So please, let's get that. Thank you very much. Sorry for the network, guys. I deeply I'm sorry about that. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you for that clarity. Thank you so much, guys. We don't want to stay much more longer. I guess this is where we draw the curtain. So this is from me to you is goodbye and good night. All our speakers did justice to the topic. I'm not gonna lie, because guess what? These persons know their onion, so they are authority in their own niche. Thank you, Solomon, for making our time. One Raji, thank you for joining us. I guess this is the first time I'm hearing you speak on space. But guess what? I love your vibration, man. I love that. No, the goat in the building. Thank you so much. Love you, the Wakanda of Africa. So, guys, discussing the value of Piin. This is how we do it. Every Friday, same time, 11 a.m. West African time. For the Africans in the building, this is where we come. We talk about everything Web3, and then we discuss the value of Piin. Make sure you check Piin for yourself. Get a bag for yourself. Invest what you can afford to lose and do your own research. So, guys, from me to you is goodbye and voila. See you all next week, Friday. Make sure you give a follow to all the speakers so that you won't miss out our spaces. So, goodbye, guys, and play the recording, share